I had a doctor's appointment yesterday and okay, this is gonna be TMI, but I have to share this story because it was just so insane. Okay, what had happened was I went to an egg freezing consultation, and in my head, I thought an egg freezing consultation would be like you go in, the doctor tells you about it, blah, blah, blah. And so I went in and we were talking about it. I was like, oh, okay, this is great. And then I get in and I'm like, oh, it's just like an information appointment. So I get in and then she's like, okay, you can get undressed from the waist down for your ultrasound. And I was like, oh, I think I have to reschedule because I'm on my period. And she's like, no, it's fine. It's totally fine. This is normal. This is totally normal. And I really did not want to reschedule. I don't have time to reschedule. So I just had to muster up the energy. And I was like, oh, hell nah, bro. This is gonna be crazy. The doctor came in. So I'm talking to another lady. So I get in, I had to pee in a cup. Also, I had to get my blood drawn and oh my God, this is another thing that happened. I told her, I was like, listen, ma'am, I have very small veins. I've had nurses that miss the vein. They can't find it. They have to stab me a lot. I've also had nurses that got squirted with my blood before. And she was like, oh, she's like, it's no big deal. Let me take a look. And so you know how they tighten your arm with a band and you squeeze a ball to get your veins pumping. So I was doing that and then she comes and she's like poking my vein and she's like, oh, I found it. This will be easy. It was not easy, okay? It wasn't. She missed and I don't mind getting my blood drawn. I don't mind getting shots, but the issue is I can't look. So I'm like this, looking away. And she's like poking around. And I was like, is everything okay over there? And she was like, yeah, I don't know where the vein went. It's just very elusive. And I was like, yeah, no, this is fine. Very uncomfortable. I'm like starting to sweat. It's just like hurting a little bit. And let me show you guys my arm. Can you see the bruises? Yeah. Can you see it? I wanted to stream yesterday, but my arm was so dead. Like it's just like, first of all, being on your period, you're losing a lot of blood. And I had to get out 3 vials worth of blood out of my arm. And so she like told me, she was like, yeah, it's probably gonna bruise because I missed a couple times. And I was like, yeah, no, it's all good. It's fine. So that happened. And then I go in to go get this ultrasound. And for those of you that don't know what an ovary ultrasound is like, they pretty much take this machine, the ultrasound camera, and it's like a stick with a little camera on it. And then they put it into your vagina and then they start taking photos of your ovaries like on the sides. And I'm severely uncomfortable. I wanted to reschedule so bad. And I was like, dude, I can't, I have to just be brave because I'm sure these doctors, they've seen everything, right? And she reassured me. She was like, yeah, don't worry. We've seen everything. We've seen it all. This is normal. Don't worry. It's a normal thing. Periods are normal. Don't worry. And then I did it. I was very proud of myself. I was like, you know what? Yeah, I don't need to be embarrassed about this. It's totally fine. Everything was normal, but I did have a cyst on one of my ovaries, but she said it was like, I was like, as long as it's not cancerous. And she was like, oh, it's fine. She was like, these type of cysts, they come and go. Like, apparently it's very common. So it comes with hormones, it leaves with hormones kind of thing. So totally fine. Everything's normal. Very, very common. I was like, okay, yeah, it doesn't even hurt or anything. It was totally great. It was awesome. So yeah, it was great. Worked out well. I have another follow-up appointment, but there's going to be a time in a few months or so. I pretty much said I wanted to wait until my schedule clears up before I can start doing the injections, which I'm really spooked about, but it'll be fine. So apparently you have to give yourself a shot in your stomach 2 times a day, every single day for 2 weeks. And I was like, oh yeah, that'll be fun. But Myung said that she could give me the shot. There's people that are willing to give me the shot because I don't think I can do it myself. Oh God, it makes me so nervous. So yeah, that's the plan. And it's really awesome whenever, and then the eggs get frozen. And then whenever I'm ready to have a baby, they get a frozen egg and they put it back in you non-surgically. No pain. You could just put it back in. Isn't that sick? Yeah. Yeah, I think it's gonna be easy peasy, non-surgically. I'm not really sure how they put it back in non-surgically, but it's kind of nice. They said the best time to freeze eggs is between 30 and 34. So I was like, this is the perfect time, get it frozen, and then like I could probably have kids in like a few years. Easy peasy. With a blaster, probably. Are you really? Yeah, so everything looked great. I was just really relieved. I was like, ooh, what if I have cancer or something? But it was nice to actually get that done and checked. Few years, so why freeze? To freeze the best quality. And also, I don't know how many years. I don't know when I'll be ready to have kids, but what's best about freezing them is that it gives me the option to wait, which is great.